Good morning, students of class 10. Today we come to the poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Now pay attention, it's a very easy poem. You will just listen to what I say, and what you will do is take out your pen and paper and start drawing. Now Robert Frost, he uses two pictures. First you draw the picture of a crow. See, I have drawn the picture of a crow here. See this. Come on, it's just a sketch. Then you will draw a tree with leaves and flowers. So, two things you keep in your mind. One is the crow and the other is, name of the tree is hemlock. It is a poisonous tree. And the color of the crow is black. So, the crow signifies the poet's depressive and sorrowful mood. You got my point? Once again I repeat. This is the crow and this is the plant. Name of the plant? Hemlock. This tree or plant, this one, is a poisonous tree. And the crow is black in color. It signifies his depressive and sorrowful mood. Clear? The poet Robert Frost was sitting under the tree, this hemlock tree, and what happened is a crow was sitting on its branches. That he is sitting here, the crow was on top of his head, and what happened? The crow flew away and the particles of snow fell on his coat here. So see the drawing, these are the dust of snow. So you will see here a crow sitting on the hemlock tree shook off the dust of snow, meaning small particles of snow that remained on the surface after the snowfall on the poet. Meaning it was covered with snow here. Now what is the meaning of this dust of snow? Now when the dust of snow fell on the poet, it changed his mood. He realized that he had just wasted a part of his day repenting. Repenting meaning feeling sad for something he had done. That he had just wasted a part of his day repenting and being lost in sorrow. Underline this one. He realized that he should utilize the rest of his day in some useful activity. Underline this, useful activity. What is that useful activity? One useful activity is reading. Now, see, The Story of My Life by Helen Keller. this is a useful activity, meaning reading. He wants to tell this one. Then his sorrow was washed away by the light shower of snow dust. Meaning his depression vanished because for a second he became very happy. You understood this one? So when you are writing, you must write the full thing. The dust of snow changed his mood. He realized that he had just wasted a part of his day, repenting and being lost in sorrow, sadness. He realized that he should utilize the rest of the day in some useful activity. I gave you an example of reading. Reading is a useful activity, and the name of the book is The Story of My Life. Now here you have to understand this one. Now his sorrow was washed away by the light shower of snow dust. Meaning the crow shook off this dust of snow and he became so happy. This one you have to understand. I am marking with bold lines. Now this one. Then you come here. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A B A B C D and C D. Here A B A B C D C D. Then in the poem you will find one line. These two lines: has given my heart and saved some part. Some part. See this one. Has given my heart and saved some part. See here the letter H. Here you see H. Both here H. See the word S here and over here S. This is called alliteration. Alliteration has been used here. Now what is alliteration? The occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of words that are close together. So H here, S here. This is the figure of speech here. I mark it a star. Alliteration is used here. Then you come here. Robert Frost believes that even a single moment has a large impact and significance. See this one. Even a small moment in our life has a large impact and significance. And that is for a short while. At this present moment, when we are all locked up in our room, somebody comes to say that, by 15th May everything will be clear. So by hearing that, 15th May, that gives a sigh of relief. That, okay. Now this moment is for a short while. Understand this one. Robert Frost believes that even a single moment has a large impact and significance. For example, a small child, that child is smiling, he is very cute, and when he smiles, your heart is filled with happiness. Okay? This is what Robert Frost tells us. Now, here you see some people like flowers, some say music here, and youngsters like chocolates. Now, these are very good, but it does not bring happiness. It is for the time being. Even money also cannot give you happiness. Some people tell money gives you everything. Money cannot give you a clean environment. You cannot buy an environment which is neat and clean without pollution. I hope I am clear here. So here you will see dust of snow here means a blessing in disguise to the. So my next question is, what is the message of the poem? See the spelling of message, M-E-S-S-A-G-E. So what is the message of this poem? Now first he will write, we are having an hectic life, all of us. Hectic meaning very busy life. From the morning till night we are busy, involved in all sorts of activities. So you write here, underline this word, hectic life. So Robert Frost tells us to enjoy nature, because nature is the source of inspiration. This one, to love nature, for it is the duty of all human beings to appreciate the beauties of nature. I hope I am clear. Then point number 2, he speaks of optimism. Optimism means the bright side of life, the positive attitude towards life. Here you find he tells that simple things in nature, if you appreciate it, it will lead to larger appreciation. What he means here is, suppose yesterday the rains came in the evening. So many of us was watching the rain from the window, and it was looking very nice that the trees drenched with water and the streets also filled with water. So what will this understanding lead to? It will lead to our appreciation of nature. And appreciation of nature, I mean, you will go on to further read poem of William Wordsworth, all these things. Even a small thing in nature that gives us lot of joy, and that joy is everlasting. John Keats has said, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. So, the dust of snow, I sum up here, the dust of snow, meaning the particles of snow which dropped from the hemlock tree, was a blessing in disguise. The poet was delighted that he realized, what a mistake I had done. I have spoiled from morning till afternoon in repenting, thinking about the past. And while thinking about the past, a person is always filled with sorrow. So that gave him energy. His life changed and the moment of happiness became a blessing in disguise, meaning a boon. He made up his mind that I should not waste time anymore. I should do something positive in the rest of the day, and that cheered him up. Here you find here, so the two images you see are very apt here. Robert Frost uses these two pictures and how fine he brings out the comparison. I hope you have understood. Go through the poem, and what I will do is, in your homework, I will write the answers of the questions and you will just learn it up. I hope you have understood. Keep on giving your likes, and any difficulty you have, you just let me know.